You know, we want to keep you informed when it comes to heading to the polls a little bit later this month, and we're breaking down some of the key races in the upcoming primary. A staggering 10 candidates from our state's newly created 9th Congressional District are vying to be Arizona's next congressman or congresswoman. And tonight, ABC 15's Susan Casper explains how the Republican nominees are trying to sway your votes.
I'm running for U.S. Congress. I'm Wendy Rogers.
It's hard to miss Republican congressional candidate Lieutenant Wendy Rogers pedaling through parts of District 9, fighting for your vote.
I don't do what's popular. I do what's right.
Rogers, a retired fifth-generation military pilot and businesswoman, says she's running because she wants to get her country back on track.
As a small business owner, I don't get a bailout. I don't get a stimulus. I can't print money. I have to make it work.
We will restore that American dream.
Vernon Parker is the highest elected official in the District 9 Republican congressional race and has received the endorsement of former President George H.W. Bush. As former mayor of Paradise Valley, he made some tough decisions, including cutting the city's budget by 30%.
Believe me, that was very difficult. I know what it's like to stand against what the crowd is basically saying for you to do.
I make practical decisions.
Lisa Borowski comes from a family of entrepreneurs and serves on Scottsdale City Council. This practicing attorney believes businesses prosper best when government gets out of the way.
Is this program necessary? Is this added expense necessary? Is this regulation necessary? Or is it cumbersome?
And I think it's a tremendous asset to have people serving in Washington who can vote to send our troops to war and then who can go to war.
Travis Grantham is a captain in Arizona's Air National Guard and a small businessman. His focus, to fix the economy and ease what he calls tense regulations on small businesses.
Get the federal government out of our way, allow us to do what we do best, which is create jobs and operate our businesses and employ citizens.
People don't expect it from me because I am little, but that's why I was good.
Leah Campos Shandelbauer said her 4 kids call her the coolest mom on the block after learning her real identity. She spent more than a decade serving abroad in the CIA.
And we need to have leaders in Washington who are seriously intent on shrinking the size of government because we're spending too much.
The bottom line is I've got almost 25 years of experience in the public and private sector.
Martin Sepulveda is a former member of Chandler City Council, and if elected, his #1 priority is to establish a balanced budget.
I raised my family in this district. I've been elected on 2 different occasions in this district. I've created jobs as a private sector businessman, and I've enabled jobs as an elected official in this district.
There has to be accountability to the American taxpayers and the American people, and we don't have that.
Retired businessman Jeff Thompson from the Ahwatukee area is a political unknown, having never run for office, but he believes his background in the business world will translate into making the right decisions in Washington.
And the politician's mentality is, well, if we don't get it done, don't worry, we still get paid. In the business world, if you don't get it done, you don't make any money, and you'll lose your job.
The Republican winner from this month's primary will face off against the top Democratic challenger in November. In Tempe, Susan Casper, ABC 15.